Okay, I just need to actually get this capturing the game. Game. American Truck Simulator. All right. So we're back now with American Truck Simulator. Got my wheel here, which actually is amazingly not in camera somehow, despite being like wildly up on the screen here, or up on the desk. What I was gonna try was moving my keyboard back and putting it down on my keyboard tray here. I think I can do that because this is like kind of awkward. It's very much up. That's better. All right, America. Let me just move my mic a bit. All right, this I think is fine. Yeah, this is good. I like this. So yeah, this is like an ancient. This is an ancient steering wheel, and yet it still works perfectly. Like this is. Well, I guess it's not really ancient, but like this is like a PS2 era, early PS2 era steering wheel, because they had this one, like a Windows version, and then there was like a PS2. I think there was an N64 version of the same guy. Oh god, that. Oh wait, Kirby Turkey? I saw the Ryan Turkey, which was horrific. Yeah, PS2 is pretty old also, but in my mind, it's still, like, new. Shit. I just want to move my game a little higher up on the thing here. I have to play this in windowed mode. One of your better creations. Creation is definitely a word for it. Abomination, it would potentially be a better one, so I just want to test. Oh, my truck is ruined, but as you can see, vroom vroom, I'm driving a truck. Let's see if I can remember how I mapped the POV hat to actually deeply upsetting to actually do that stuff. Did I map? Oh, I think I mapped start engine to the enter button. I'm out of fuel. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck did I do? My truck is like ruined and out of gas. Now, yeah, so here's the issue with what I did here with my keyboard, is that I kind of need my keyboard to actually play this game still. Shit. God damn it. Maybe I can kind of have my keyboard sideways. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, I'm pretty much just out of everything. Okay. So what we need to do, my driver needs a Switch and or a PS4 with a portable monitor. Yeah, because then he can have something to do while he's... Oh, God, what the fuck? While he is waiting for the tow truck. Okay, so we need to call a service station immediately. Oh, this is new. This is different from how all of this worked. I guess we could just do an emergency refueling or not, apparently. I don't know why I can't call for an emergency refueling, but go to the service place. Wait, how much money did I have? I assume I had some amount of money. Because I think I'm actually, like, kind of doing... Oh, okay, I have $5,000 before going into this. Service... Okay, so it's oh, but with my insurance, it's only $5,000, so I've actually got enough money. Sweet. Insurance saves the day. And then I still need fuel. It'll provide me with 56 liters of diesel, and it'll cost $296 and take 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I don't have an option here. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I had that. I think I actually bought that skin, sadly, on Euro Truck, because it was there. It's like, I can't not buy that. I'm not sure what... Oh man, there's all sorts of stuff available. I'm not sure what customizations there are in this one now. Okay, well, our truck is working now. Oh, right. How did I... Okay. I'm trying to remember, like, how I mapped the buttons on my steering wheel. You know what's weird is that this is super inconvenient. Hold on. I don't have enough, like, distance here. Where am I going even? Now the problem is that my steering wheel is shifting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, do not crash. Okay, hold on. I need... Okay, or that one, I think. Enter to rest. Okay. Yeah, my driver needed some sleep. Oh my god, and I still have, like, no fuel. I don't know. I think I need to go this way. I'm not sure where the exit from this place is. Okay, yeah, there it is. No, I didn't leave the truck running. You can't sleep unless your engine is off. The thing is, I only got 56 liters of fuel when I did the emergency refuel. What we want to see is this. There's our gas station right there. There's no one coming. At this, I think is that supposed to be BT? I think, or B. Wow, yeah. I've been playing Death Stranding. That's supposed to be BP, is what I mean. Oh, I see. Right. I forgot how this works. We're gonna fill the tank, even though we don't have enough money for that. It's fine. It'll be fine. I'm in 4th gear still. That's great. We have new mail saying probably, hey, you're in overdraft. Let's get a job. Let's go to the job market. Let's do a freight market. Where are we? We are in Las Vegas, our hometown. This one gets us $10,000. It's Las Vegas to Barstow. That have someone poor get. There are there are full service gas stations. It's much less common now than even, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. But no, there's no provinces or anything. Like, there's no rules in Canada where there's, like, anywhere that that you have to have someone serve you. I mean, there are gas stations that have full service pumps, but no. There aren't anywhere like that where it's mandatory here. I think it's no longer mandatory. I thought they got rid of that just recently in Oregon. I thought that was a thing. Just recently, like in the last year, it's all mandatory full service. Because wasn't there a thing like... I thought there was something where it was like... people were like, I don't know how to pump gas. Yeah, there was definitely something like last year. Standalone gas. Oh, okay. So yeah, in smaller areas. Oh man, I'm trying. I'm not yet used to my controls that I've assigned here. You're gonna go get some pumpkin pie. All right, CFS Antorial. Not get. It was hard to adjust to not pumping your own gas. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I'm still not. Like, it's taking me a minute. I feel like I've got the my keyboard controls. So that guy just almost came to a stop and then went through that light. That was the weirdest thing. Still not fully used to this. I have like the keyboard controls like kind of ingrained in my mind, but I'm not used to these ones yet. Also, I'm also used to using the mouse like very freely to adjust my camera, whereas with this I don't really have the same freedom. Like, it's a lot more rigid. I can't use the buttons to just kind of like pan the camera. Actually, maybe I can. I think I'm not sure. I probably would have done that if it was an option, so I'm going to assume that there was no pan option. I don't remember if you're allowed to... if this game allows you to do a right on red. So I'm not going to do it. Especially not with a cop there. Oh my god. I mean, it is, but the question is whether the game lets you do it. I'm not saying if it's allowed. I'm saying, does the game allow you to do that? Does it detect that properly, or does it mark it, like, does it consider it pulling through a red? I don't remember. It's been too long since I fucked with the rules in this game. God. It's also really disconcerting playing this way. It feels so different playing with the steering wheel compared to playing with the keyboard and mouse. Fuck you, I'm passing. Oh god, oh my god. Pretend there's red light cameras everywhere, yeah. Oh, was that the Dan Angel sign there? Oh god. This lane feels so narrow. Jesus. Oh, at least I can see my mirror. Normally I don't have the right side mirror like mini screen thing turned on, because I normally like to actually use the mouse to look around, but I feel like it could potentially actually be useful in this mode where I don't have quite as much visibility, because it's harder for me to look around. Oh man. Alright, we're getting off the highway here. Shit. You can do it, truck. That's true. I don't have any music turned on. For now, we're gonna just leave it like this. Fuck it, I'm going after Jesus God, please don't crash into the side of me. Okay, we're good. Almost at our destination where we can pick up our actual trailer. Oh, man. Okay, we're here. I think I bound the escape button on my steering wheel to the trailer button, but I'm not certain. Okay, let's take on our job. I'm a very safe driver. Oh man, the thing is, it sucks when your truck is completely broken. I guess that's the big thing, and it especially sucks with this because like then you have to fuck around with the keyboard a lot. Oh man, this is gonna be. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't bind anything to look behind me, so that's kind of annoying. We got our side mirror there. Joy buttons. Ah, that's my horn. No molecule of dust. That's my high beams, which we'll leave on. Oh, there's literally one that's labeled. There we go. We need those high beams on, because otherwise someone might not see us. We gotta take this corner kind of wide here. Alright. Awesome. We got our cargo. Hope no one's coming. Because I can't see beside me. We're gonna, yeah, well. That's the cost of doing business as a trucker. Couple accidents here and there. Alright, let's get up to speed. We're getting on the highway. And by up to speed, I mean way above the speed. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're on the highway. No one can stop me now. I'll just take both. I'll take the lane. And then that way no one can pass me. This is a safety technique. Oh, man. The other thing is, it makes my back hurt. Because I'm, like, sitting in a weird way. Maybe it's just because I'm sitting up. Run into it and destroy it. Okay, we're going 55. 57. 58. 59. 60. Here we go. It's working! It's working! Alright. I mean, I took the lane. It's just a safety technique, and the police know this, surely. And now we're speeding. But this is all about doing business correctly. 7. Wait, what the fuck? Were those? Those must have been statues on the side of the road. Like, deer statues or something. Alright, the question is, what's our top speed with this trailer? If I recall correctly, I pimped the fuck out of this truck, so it was like real fast. But I don't know what the top speed is with a trailer. Like, I seem to recall buying all sorts of engine upgrades and stuff. And, like, a gearbox upgrade, so we had, like, ridiculous amounts of speed. So, like, 75 might be kind of where we're topping out here. Ooh, okay. Surprisingly little wheel motion required there to actually start tilting. Alright, how... and we're slowing down. Or maybe the speed limit just went up. I think the speed limit actually went up. And also we're slowing down. We are 3 hours and 27 minutes away from our destination. We are $2,800 in the red. But it's fine because we're going to be getting like 10,000 out of this trip. So when we get there, we'll have more money than we started. So that's a win. I'm assuming that 70 is the speed limit. Oh yeah, it says it in the bottom left corner of the GPS there. Alright, now we lean back. One-hand it. Maybe just rest the hands on top of the wheel there. That's not how you spell anything. That was Aerones. We just need to relax now. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. We're just going straight for another, like, 3 hours. I'm gonna assume that there's, like, 15 minutes of off-highway time. So, seriously, though, I had a monster today, one of the other ones from the 4-pack that I bought. Sorry, I was just starting to tilt there a little bit. And it's actually pretty good. I actually like the flavor decently. Like, it's still a little weird. But it's better than Red Bull, I think. And it's better than Red Rave, which wasn't great, but it was cheap. So, no, I thought it was actually pretty good. It's definitely the best of the energy drinks that I've had. And it actually was kind of a good flavor. I kind of liked it. If it was not an energy drink with that flavor, I would probably drink it. Because, like, I don't want to drink energy drinks. Most of the time, actually, I would say. Well, no, not even 99%. I would say more than 99% of the time, I don't want to drink an energy drink. I don't think I would even want to drink... Because what I noticed, as soon as I drank that, like, it must be like a... well, I guess it's all the caffeine, but, like, I had to piss so badly. I wouldn't want to drink it on a road trip because, like, I'd be stopping for the bathroom, like, way more than I ever do. Because normally I'm like a goddamn camel and I can hold it in, like, for a long time without it being, like, anything close to an issue. Yeah, he was drinking 5 of those. And no wonder his bladder was full. Yeah, it's, like, ridiculous. I definitely... The thing that's weird, though, is I didn't notice that with the other energy drinks that I had. Or I don't remember that being a thing. But the thing is that, like, I don't know, normally I have water and stuff on a road trip. And maybe, like, a little bit of pop. But, like, I usually don't even stop to use the bathroom at every gas stop. So, like, so I can usually just, like, go down the road for a really long time without having to, like, actually ever really stop anywhere. It's just stopping for gas and then keep going. You have the tiniest bladder, have to stop constantly. Man, this is not bad. I like the leaning on the steering wheel technique. Works nicely with the steering wheel. Because one thing I would say with the steering wheels is the springs that, like, return it to center are pretty strong. Four and a half hours and you'd probably stop twice plus at home. Jesus. You can only do 3 hours of driving before you have to stop and pee. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason they say not to drink more than one a day. Because there is a legitimate risk. I don't know. I usually am like 4. Well, I guess it depends, but like it's like 4 hours between gas breaks, and then it'll be like at least 6 between like bathroom breaks. Because usually for me, it's like I'll go to the bathroom at the same time that I eat. So it's like it's just one stop for efficiency. Nah, gas, if you can not go into the station at all, that's a win. If you have to go in, well, I guess if you went and did fast food, if you do fast food, you don't have to get out of your car, I guess, but I usually like to get out, and that's my like actual main out of the car time is eating. So I mean, that depends if it's got like a service center, or if you're actually like if you have to get off and like go into a town or something. But even then, I don't think I've ever had to like go more than a couple minutes like off the interstate. No, I don't take food into the bathroom. I'm saying if I'm going to get food, that's when I go into the bathroom as well. Like those two things are combined. That's like the time that I actually get out of the car and like stretch. Because like if I'm parking or if I'm getting gas, I get out, I get gas, and then I get back in the car and keep going. Whoa, I want it. Excuse me, officer. Be more efficient to you all in the bathroom. Nah, don't mind me. Oh, there's like a burnt out car there. I like that I managed to... Oh, fuck. Now I'm crashing into the fire truck back there. I hope I can... Jesus, can I even... I have to, like... I have to back... I don't know how I managed to do this. I gotta back up, but the problem is that there's a fire truck there, so I have to, like, back up around the fire truck. There we go. There we go. I'm disappointed that I couldn't just like plow through that accident zone. I mean, yeah, only I would never eat at a gas station. I only ever like pull over to an actual like restaurant something. That's not entirely true. I'm trying to think what I normally even eat when I'm when I'm on a road trip. There's usually other options other than that. Burger places and whatnot. I guess is what I kind of usually get. But I would never choose a gas station. I actually always find it weird even that gas stations sell food. Like, there's never... It's never that far away from, like, an actual restaurant. So it's like... What's the draw there? Is it just that it's literally the same stop as you getting gas? Like... I don't get it. Other than, like, snacks, of course. I mean, like... cheaper, I mean, I guess, but, like... But man, it's like so questionable. Alright, we are actually near our destination here. Come on. I mean, the thing is, though, Sheetz is a different story, I feel like, from my limited experience with Sheetz. Like, that's much more of an actual amount of food preparation there than, like, gas station hot dogs or whatever. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually eaten there, but, like, I mean, I've seen it. It's like, yeah, that's closer to, like, a fast food restaurant in there. Alright, the question is, where am I gonna have to park this shit in here? Alright, we're at the mining facility here. Oh yeah, Taco Bell's not a bad choice for trip food. Let's go for that one. Fuck it, I don't care. Mostly for the Baja Blast, but like... I mean, that's a statement that I just don't understand. I don't understand how one can dislike tacos. Alright, so we've got a... Oh, boy. So if I'm remembering correctly, I'm actually just going to use the mouse because that's still fine. Oops, we want to go this way. Can I make that, or am I going to scrape along the... And then we're going to just pull. Forward a little bit here. Man, this is a awkward angle here. We're almost there. I mean, but Taco Bell isn't the only source of tacos. Fuck, this is a fucking bullshit spot here. God damn. The angle required here is wacky. I need to like really take a... I want to go that way. Shit. Okay, that was a little too sharp turn there. God damn. Okay, we're getting close. Almost got this now. Oh, I'm in neutral. Come on. Come on. I want to go this way. Gotta straighten out a little bit. Gotta be. So close now. Engine malfunction. Oh my god. Come on. So close. There we go. We did it. Mission accomplished. Satisfactory. It's exactly what I was aiming for. And we got 9,200 bucks. Level 7 enthusiast. Alright, what do we... Oh, actually, fuel saving. Fuel economy is probably where we want to go here. You can get some bonuses on long distance and on different cargo things. Ooh, it would be good to get explosives cargo rating. That'd be fun. Acquire the following U.S. DOT hazmat certificates. Substantially increase. Ooh, substantially. Fucking explosives, baby! Alright. What jobs do we have from here? Oxnard, hold on. What jobs do we have from where we are? Oh, look at that. One of these to Oxnards. Any explosives? It doesn't look like it. So we might as well just do the most expensive one, and it's coming, I believe, from right where we are, so. Oh no, maybe not. Shit. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I think I can go all the way around. I'm pretty sure this place is like a loop. Yeah, we gotta go get a different backhoe. Where's the wheel cam? It's on screen. Can't you see it turning there? The Muller Duck and Muller Wife. Alright. We're out of here. The only thing that is disappointing to me is that the steering wheel does have rumble in it, but I can't seem to get it working. I don't know if it's because it is broken on this particular wheel, or if the support isn't there anymore, or if this game doesn't support the rumble from this steering wheel, which is a sad story. But oh well, I'll make do without my rumbles. Apparently, rumble support doesn't work properly in this game anyway, from what our steering wheel supposed to rumble. I mean, you can sometimes feel like the road through your steering wheel. Like a particularly bad pothole that just like twists the wheel right out of your hands, and then your wheel is broken. I don't think that's what this supports, but you could imagine that. Or if I crashed into something, you'd feel that shock wave traveling through the steering column and then into your chest. Vroom, vroom. Hey, I just realized that oh no, never mind. I was gonna say that I turned off my wipers, and then I realized I didn't. Also, I had turned off my things here. Yeah, I know. Nonsense, right, Cam Whistle? You'd feel it when the steering column goes through your chest. Alright, we're back on the highway. For a little bit, at least. Muller Whistle. Do I use turn signals when I'm merging? I sometimes use turn signals ever. Actually, I have been using them more here today because I actually have them mapped onto the face of my steering wheel here, so it's like not actually all that difficult for me to do. The stop signs are a suggestion. Alright, let's pick up our backhoe here. Alright, so that's what we're picking up over there. We are in 5th gear, which is not acceptable. I do still need to rig up the shifter from my car, or the old shifter from my car, to work as an input device so that I can use that to shift gears instead. That would be kind of nice. And by kind of nice, I mean that would actually be exceptionally nice. I just need to get a knob for the shifter there, because I didn't get a new knob when I swapped out the shifting module on my car. Okay, joy button 3. The weird thing is it says joy button. Oh, I guess it's because it's actually 0 indexed. There's a joy button 0, because that button that I'm hitting is labeled 4 on the thing here. But there is a joy 0, and there is no 0 button on the steering wheel here. But yeah, if I could get my shifter working, that would be super cool. Because then I'd be able to do all my gear changes on that. I'd be able to go into reverse and shit. It even has an extra button on it, so that would, I don't know what that would be mapped to in-game, but I'd be able to have something on that. Actually, what would be super cool is I also have, oh man, I could like pimp out this shitty steering wheel, because I also have like windshield wiper stocks and stuff. I could easily, though I'm sure those are easily rigged to like an Arduino or something. I could like tape that to the side of my steering wheel here and have a windshield wiper stock or a turn signals. Do I have a... Actually, yeah, I don't have a windshield wiper one. I have a turn signal one. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's got... It has the wipers on it as well. I just don't have the light stock. But I definitely have an old turn signal / wiper arm that I'd be able to rig up. Don't have to worry about foot traffic, yeah. That would be very unfortunate. There we go. Alright, let's one-hand it. My engine is finicky. That guy, okay, I can't believe that guy didn't crash into the back of me there. My engine has been acting up ever since I ran into that roadblock on the highway. I blame the police for not signing that well enough. That was a failure on the part of the police. No one drives 35 miles an hour on the highway. I mean, you ignore it until your truck stops driving entirely. And then you go and pay several $1,000s all simultaneously, instead of the much less money it would have cost to get it repaired in the first place. Yeah, that's the thing, is as long as I'm on the highway, the other cars have to stop to not hit me. It's their fault at that point. I am the traffic. That's what they don't realize. They need to deal with me. Do they want to hit a semi-truck going Well, do they want to hit a semi? I guess just in general? No, they don't. So they better fuck off. Because otherwise, I'm going to take no damage, and they're going to take all of the damage. They understand the rules of the road. If you're a truck, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Honk, honk. You once saw a big semi-truck miss their exit and then do a K-turn on the highway? That is ridiculous, because usually you can just get off at the next exit or whatever. Either really older Oregonians. Ooh, look at this fool who wants to be pulled over on the side of the road here. Idiot. Oh, what the fuck? Wow, that guy just spun out wildly. But he ran into me, so I accept no blame there. That's what you say right now. Or that's what you say to us, I suppose. That guy did run into me. That was entirely not my fault. Say that until you die from going too slow on the highway. Oh man, we're going downhill. We're going downhill, everyone. We're gonna hit 80. Yeah, 81, 82, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, I needed to get off the highway there. Well, I guess we're going straight because the thing changed, so it's good, I guess. Road rages. You contain your road rage when you've got passengers. Engine malfunction, and we keep going. See, this is why we didn't need to get it fixed, because it's not broken enough to worry about it. Sure, the engine cut out while we were on the highway. It started again. We didn't lose any speed. Not a problem. You only have road rage when you're in the left lane, some moron speeds up to get in front of you and slams on their brakes. They're busy with other things, those cops there. They don't mind them going over the speed limit. Where the fuck are we going here even? Because why were we taking that exit if we were able to go all this way? Because I think there have been exits between there and here, so it seems like we would have been able to just pull a U-turn. So much food and leftovers. Thanksgiving will do that. Game's got just such a mind-numbing drone in the background. Feels good, man. Vroom. This steering, like, all things considered, I paid, I think, $10 for the steering wheel. It works really fucking well. Like, the only thing that would be better is if I had rather, I guess the only issue with it is just mounting. It's not, I don't have a good solution for actually using it. Like, this sort of works, but I have to have my keyboard at a weird angle so I can still access some of the keys on there. And if it's up on my desk, it's too high up. money well spent, I guess. Sort of. I guess this is the first time I'm using it, so like up to this point it's been poorly spent, but I mean, $10. It's much better money spent than wear a power glove. I do have my P5 glove that I could get hooked up as well. Oh man, that'd be a hell of a combination. Use the P5 glove and the steering wheel, because then I could use the finger movements for like other shit as well. That would be driving in style. I've got to get off the highway here. What's up with that like Hot Wheels bus there? I own an NES Power Glove, but I also own a P5 glove, which is kind of like a later, effectively the same thing as a Power Glove, except that it's IR instead of sonar or sonic area detection, movement detection, and it's USB for Windows. Why do I not always play with one? Trying to, my fingers are like looking for a turn signal, turn stock there for some reason now. It came out, so it came with a copy of Hitman 2, so it would have been around the time of Hitman 2 and Black and White. So I think that was like mid 2000s, like 2005 maybe. I don't own a Rob, and I don't think I've, oh, that's not true. I have seen a Rob, but I never saw one as a kid. Seen my previous streams. Gave up the ghost. Hitman, okay, I was gonna say 2001 at first. I think, no, that's way too early. Hitman 2 came out in 2002? Seriously? Jesus. Because, I mean, Deus Ex came out in 2001. And the graphical difference between, well, the graphical difference that I remember in my mind was so vastly, majorly different between Deus Ex and Hitman 2 that, like, yeah, Deus Ex was 2001. And, like, man, that was a hugely different, like, a vast improvement in graphics. I don't know, Deus Ex was kind of, like, relatively par for the time. I don't think I get off the highway here. No. Like, it was a bit dated, but it wasn't like that dated. Yeah, Hitman is solid. Hitman 2 was not great. Blood Money was awesome. Contracts was not great, but it was basically just Blood Money remasters of Hitman 1 and 2 levels. So that was kind of okay. If everyone saw me as dead, yeah, exactly, then no one saw you. I haven't played any of the levels. I haven't played any of Hitman 2 yet, like the new Hitman 2, which I have been meaning to. I think I streamed some of the new Hitman, at least. I need to check. I'm pretty sure I streamed some of it at least. Maybe not all of it, but I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I was in the beta for the first of the new Hitman games. And then it was like, oh man, this is fucking awesome. And I'm pretty sure I streamed like the first level when it came out. Playing modern non-Nintendo games on stream. And yeah, that's what's always so awesome about the modern Hitman games, is it's like there's so many options. As long as you're not like trying to speed run it, and like, in which case there's like a set path. There's like an infinite number of ways to actually achieve your goal, and to like, oh shit, what happens when something goes wrong? Yeah, I need to check my archives to see, or you guys could as well theoretically, but I'm pretty sure I streamed some of that when it came out, but it may have only been like one or two of the levels because they were coming out episodically, and so I think I streamed it relatively early on. I would be potentially interested in doing that game also, slash the you don't have the patience to actually play it, but watching it, yeah. Oh man, I lost some speed there, and now I've got to like downshift until I actually, oh, man, where is my, oh, did I downshift too much? Is that possibly the problem? Oh yeah, I think that was the problem. Downshifted to the point where I couldn't maintain my current speed. I assume one of those is a tachometer there. Oh yeah, the big one on the left is my tachometer. That'll actually give me an idea of where my RPM is and and whether I'm actually like too high or too low. As long as I know kind of where the sweet spot is, I can actually kind of drive properly here. Alright, we're moving again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I streamed, at the very least I streamed the tutorial levels in the new Hitman, because even the tutorial levels were good in that new Hitman. Actually, did I even, I'm not even sure that I finished playing myself all of the levels that were released in like the first season of the new Hitman stuff. They were so goddamn good. And then like Mark Brown did a bunch of, at least one video on the new Hitman stuff. And the stuff that he was showing off looked really fucking cool. And obviously it was like how that stuff actually works through Game Maker's toolkit. But like, god damn, now I want to play Hitman. Damn it. Yeah, I just need to figure out like what I have streamed already. Because I'm pretty sure I streamed some of it. But yeah, well, and that's the other problem. Like, so that is definitely a potential issue that I've got with, and it's partially why I had my future games to stream list or whatever the fuck it was called. The way I had it was so that way I would always get through a certain batch, whereas now it's kind of like an ever-growing list, and it's more likely there's going to be things that don't go on there. So I'm kind of tempted to split the list still and like work through the list as it is and then go into the new list, but I don't know. If only you can convince me to play XCOM. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that like tactical game style. Like the tactical turn-based games. Yeah, the in-game yawn is far too realistic. I did try the monster again, Lorduck. I tweeted about it earlier. It's actually pretty good. I actually kind of liked it. The only downside is that it's an energy drink. Otherwise, I would drink it more. Yeah, my brain always thinks that often thinks that I like that kind of game, and then like I get bored of it, I think, is the problem. Like, I bought that whatever the fuck the Switch one was, the Mario and Rabbids, and like it was fun for a bit, and then it was just kind of okay, I'm done with this. I played it like once on an airplane ride, and then it's kind of like for a couple hours, and it was like I'm good with what I played. When all the levels are, yeah. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Yeah, and that's possible too. Is that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain what my issue is with them. I don't know. I just lose interest in them quickly. I think for whatever reason, my brain just doesn't care to continue. It's like, okay, I got my little fix. Like, I feel like sometimes I get the urge for that kind of game, and then it's like I just need a little bit to scratch the itch, and then I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Like, once you have kind of a set strategy, you just repeat that generally over and over. I'm getting tired. God, and I am quite low on gas here as well. Oh, God. Too many of the clear conviction, yeah, of route all enemies. Instead of, yeah, like actually doing something in the level where you have to, like, do something other than just kill them all. Your issue with the newest Fire Emblem. That's the thing, too. It's like, I kind of have wanted to play the new Fire Emblem. But then it's like, yeah, that's the kind of game that it is. It's like, yeah, I don't care enough. But, like, the music sounds good in that game. From the pieces of it that I've heard. And that, I guess that's generally what, like, that's generally one of the things that makes me want to play games is the music from them. I often end up hearing the music and then I'll say, okay, well, I guess I'll play this for the music. I'm gonna pull over into here. You don't think I'd enjoy the new Fire Emblem for the anime dating sim part? It gets old really fast. Oh no. Didn't mean to come to complete stop. Too bad this is only... Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're resting like this. You are getting some rest. Shit, expect delivery soon. I've heard a lot about that game, Deceptive. Oh, what the fuck? I'm so confused about where I am now. Fuck, I have to, like, do a 3-point turn in here. Unless I can go over this. Which I don't think I really can. Oh, speaking of StarCraft, there's a random thing. When I was at Valley Village earlier today, I was looking through their, like, games section there. They had a copy of StarCraft Insurrection there, which is an officially licensed map pack, effectively. But I ended up not buying it. I was thinking about buying it, and then I was like, I don't need to, because I believe all the maps from Insurrection are included in StarCraft Remastered. I think. Or worst case, I can always just, like, just not. Oh man, this spot sucks. Also, what is going on here? Do I have, like, my parking brake on or something? Why does it look like my brakes are just smoking here? Why can I not get out of here? There we go. That's how I was supposed to do that. Yeah, this is kind of StarCraft. It's not like, it doesn't have enough country twang to it though. It does, yeah. The one thing is that the StarCraft music, the Terran StarCraft music, always has a little bit of banjo or something in there. Like it's just got a little bit of country in it because the Terrans are always like weird space hicks. This is a little too just pure rock. Maybe not banjo, but like acoustic guitar, I guess. Although I think some of them do actually have banjo in them as well. I can't believe this steering wheel actually works. I honestly, when I bought this, I was like, this is probably not going to work at all because it's so old. But it was actually just recognized as a straight up direct input device and just works. Kind of ridiculous. And it works perfectly with this game. Like, again, ridiculous. Yeah, I've got foot pedals, just 2 pedals, for gas and brake. They're okay. They shift a little bit on the ground, but yeah, I didn't have to find any drivers or anything. I'm the weird driver. Yeah, it literally just was plug and play. But I mean, that's USB is usually theoretically pretty plug and play. Why do I even have a brake pedal? That's a good question. And they actually did implement this properly as an actual just straight joystick device instead of, yeah, some weird custom thing. So it seems like they actually like designed this and implemented it properly, which is surprising, I guess. Oh shit, we want to get off here. Fuck. What do I think about gachas? They're a way to prey on children and people who have gambling problems or are susceptible to gambling like addiction. They're really fucking awful in that regard. They're effectively banned in your household. Well, they're worse than loot boxes because usually loot boxes are not the entire game, whereas a lot of these gacha games, gacha, I think is more what it is. As someone who plays them, yeah. Like, usually that is the main component, right? Like, sometimes there's stuff outside of that, but like, usually just collecting the things is the main element, and it's like, this is literally just gambling. So many members of the fighting game community play them. The thing that I don't understand is like, I just don't see where the appeal is. I just don't see it at all. Walbert. Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle is the one that you play. It's pretty free-to-play friendly. God, this guy needs to not run into me. Except that it's not just having your dudes, it's all virtual though. Like, Warhammer at least has a physical but also Warhammer doesn't have the randomness aspect. You know, dopamine when we hit the like button on your tweets. Yeah, I mean, I guess from that perspective, I guess that's where they get you, is the nostalgia factor. Oh man, this is a fucking awful spot. This is even worse than the last spot I had to park. I'm gonna cheat because I can't get a good enough viewing angle here. And with the size of the window that I'm playing in, I don't want to use my actual right side mirror. Nope, that's the wrong way. Yeah, and also Warhammer has an actual game associated with it, which is relatively not biased towards just whatever you spend the most money on. Although, to a certain extent, that is also how that works in the end. Whatever is the newest, most recently updated thing is usually the most powerful, which is fucking dirty as all hell, but that's just the way it works. And that really only becomes an issue once you play in any form where, or at a level where people have enough expendable cash to just buy whatever the latest and greatest is. I mean, Space Marines are usually generally pretty powerful, but usually it's whoever is the newest is where the OP shit is, and then the next thing balances it in quotes by being more OP. No, it's not RPG-y at all generally. It's pretty just straight. Here are the stats of these units. Unless they've changed stuff, or if you're doing a campaign, then sometimes there's like, you can have some kind of stuff to that effect where, you know, certain units can gain things from battle to battle or whatever. All right, well, we lost some stuff there, but not too much. Yeah, what if we focus on one squad of a big, big tabletop battle? All right, late, but we still made a decent amount of cash there. And we've got some money in the bank, which is nice, at America Trucking Company here. Yeah, that is the thing, is the money factor of Warhammer is a large detriment. And I don't know, I feel like between the time when I started playing it and when I kind of stopped, because I haven't really played it in a couple of years, they really upped the release rate of like new content, like new versions of the game, like new editions of the game. So like you'd have to buy a new set of rule books, and like there was a new army, like, or a new set of rules for an army like every month. So it was like, if you wanted to keep up, it was like you were throwing a lot of money at it. Whereas originally, like a codex, like your army rules would be like $20. Like back when I started, they're like $60 now. So it's like, I mean, you get a lot more. They used to be little like paperback kind of things, but now they're relatively thick, like 100 or so page hardcover books. But like 3D printing isn't accurate enough to have any real impact on Warhammer. And even like I've cast models myself. Like I will take a mold of a at least a single part and recast multiple of that. Even that is so low scale that it usually doesn't have a big issue. There are even like commercial casting people who like in China, where you can order like the same models. It's just a cast version of the same model. But it'll be like, instead of $1,000 for some very big fancy kit, it'll be, I don't know, like 100. It's basically just by scale of the actual volume of the model. Am I still painting models? No, because I haven't really been buying anything either, so doesn't really help. Yeah, there's 1,000 isn't even the most expensive stuff that you can buy. There's some things that are there are still some things that are available that are like a couple thousand. They're enormous and very detailed and very, very nice models, but they are stupidly expensive. And usually they aren't like really allowed in a real game. They'll be like Titans and stuff. Okay, I think you can get Warlord Titans. And that's like a 2 or 3 foot tall model. You know, like that alone would be several thousand points, or probably tens of thousands of points. I'm not even 100% certain. And like that'd be more than several armies combined generally. Family kill. Yeah, I mean you have to have a lot of expendable income for that to make sense as a thing to do. Where are we now? We are in Oxnard. Ooh, we could take some dynamite. Or a harvester, which makes more money. No reason to take the dynamite. It's not as profitable. It's just silly. You have some Warhammer Space Marines. You found them on super discount on a whole. Oh, okay, yeah. Painted them sacrilegiously to be knockoff stormtroopers for Edge of Empire. I mean, yeah, if you got them at a good deal, then who gives a shit? Really? Don't submerge or it'll explode. $15 for 3 boxes? Were they like the small boxes that are like three or 5 guys, or was it a full 10-man box? I mean, even those small boxes are usually decently pricey. Like I think those are usually like $20 anyway. Oh man, okay, yeah, so that's like a steal, because those are probably like $50 Canadian at least. Maybe more. So yeah, getting 3 for $15 is ridiculous. Even getting 1 for $15 is a good deal. You're fully aware of how heinous a crime you're committing. Yeah, that's like literally stealing. The only thing I can think of... You're just finding this out now. The only thing I can think of is if they were like old models or something. Or something that someone paid for and ordered and then never picked up. So it's just like, yeah, whatever, get them out of the store. I can't understand what situation they would sell them for that cheaply, or they were like double packed or something, so they just got. But even then, why would you sell them that cheap? So yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. One of the boxes was a little bonked. Yeah, I mean maybe they got replacements for them or something. But even still, again, why would they sell them that cheap? It just makes no sense. That had to be like a fuck up of some degree on the store's part. Or, like I said, they were literally just trying to get rid of them. Okay, yeah, so maybe they were just trying to clear out their stock. Maybe they'd already made their profit on it and just... Honestly, the best strategy for Warhammer, in terms of codices, 25 originally marked and then marked down. The best strategy is just to download the PDFs illegally. Like, as far as I know, that's what most people do. Like, you can't do that if you're playing like in a store or something. But most people will just have like a tablet or whatever with all the PDFs of every rulebook, because ain't nobody got time to buy like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 codices like and a new one like every month at like $60 a pop. I know they do sell digital copies now, or they started like a while ago, but like, I don't know if they maybe they do have like a subscription kind of thing or something, but you'd think I don't know, it's just weird. They charge too much and release too frequently. It's weird to say that, to complain about releasing too frequently, but because of the price point, it becomes an issue. Alright, our trailer is ready. Like, usually, oh, they release really frequently is like always just a positive. It's like, oh man, look at that, the game is getting updated. I mean, technically you don't need to have, like, the other ones for any armies you don't play, but, like, realistically, you want to at least be able to look at that shit. And then it also becomes an issue, because, like, they released 6th and 7th edition, I think, like, a year apart, and that was maybe 2 years, and those are like $150 for the rulebook set. It's like, come on. You're biased against it from many experiences, mainly experiences being in their shops. Yeah, and it also, the shops, their stores are very, it depends a lot between stores. Like, the store that's here locally, the owner was pretty friendly and everything. And, like, because it was only, like, 2 people. It was, like, the owner, or, like, the manager and, like, one other employee usually in there, I think they had employed. But I've been into other ones, and they've been shitty. Like, there's somewhere they're just, like, awful to be in. It also depends on, like, the clientele, because if there's people who are just, like, fucking awful in the stores, then come on. Then that's no good either. I'm snagged on a tree here. So the other thing that's an issue with Warhammer is that yeah, well, I did just now. I just had to back up to get around it. Is usually any non-Games Workshop stores will have better prices, because that's the only way they have an option of, like, competing against Games Workshop, because I think the stores usually get 25% off of the prices. Like, that's the price they're buying at. And so then usually they can, like, mark it down 10%, which at the prices that they charge are pretty decent amounts off. So it's like, well, why would you not buy at your friendly local game store? Because it makes a lot more sense than going to Games Workshop. The only downside with local game stores is they may not have the full stock, so it's like, you know. But there's lots of places online as well for buying stuff that have, like, the resell rates effectively, so you can still get a good deal that way if you're oh, come on, if you're trying to buy things at a discount. Yeah, their tools and some of their like technical supplies, like the kind of weirder stuff, they have some good stuff. Like, I actually do like their paint compared to a lot of other ones. Although Vallejo stuff is not bad either. Their paint is pretty nice, and their paint set, or like all their paint lineup, or it was like a couple years ago when I was using it more frequently. But like some of their stuff is good, but like their paintbrushes are vastly overpriced. Their like clippers and stuff, like all of that stuff is overpriced, and you might as well buy from someone else. You just started playing Magic and you have no idea where to get that stuff. I feel like at least here, it's like any store that has like old video games is also a Magic the Gathering store. Yeah, Privateer paints, or yeah, P3. Fuck, what is the one that I'm thinking of? Yeah, there are. Fuck, what was the? Oh, good, I'm out of fuel. Fuck, what was the? I think it was Privateer. No, it was P. There's a couple like interchangeable sets that have like very similar product lines. But there is one of them that is literally the old paints. Just in a different bottle, effectively. Emergency refueling, yes. Well, I mean, the first time was as we started. I hadn't forgotten to fill up this stream. I just had not filled up last time I was playing, I guess. Oh shit, wait, did I? Fuck, I didn't pick the right thing there, did I? Oh, wait. No, I guess I am fine. Well, whatever. Alright. There we go, that's the distance I want to be out. Come on, there was an advanced green there. Yeah. The turn. No, the left turn. Like the fuck you call it other than an advanced green when there's a green for turning but not for straight through. I don't know what the other name for that is. A green arrow? It's a fucking advanced green. I mean, I was doing the zigzag to trick him into thinking I was turning, and yet... I guess advanced green is a Canadian term, but fucking green arrow is a stupid-ass name. That's stupid and stupid. Yeah, I tried to juke the traffic light. I was trying to play a game. I was trying to trick it. It didn't allow, like, I'm curious now. I was trying to do a feint. I'm curious if it would have, like, how does it detect? I'm so fascinated by how this game works and how the fuck it detects when you're doing something legal or not. Is it term exclusive to Canada? That's weird. There's a gas station around somewhere, probably. There's a rest area here. Yeah, but yeah, so like, I guess my point is, what is the detection mechanism that it uses? What is the mechanism it uses to detect when you're doing something legal and when you're doing something not? And how can you cheat the system? That's the question that I've got. Is how can you abuse the rules in order to make it bend to my will? Yeah, exactly. I wanna know, like, what path do I have to follow and then cheat? Like, is it like, oh, you have to hit like these points? You probably have to hit like a certain number of points. You probably have to hit the start of the intersection, part way through the turn, and then you probably have to actually complete it. And if you don't do all three, yeah, what's the hitbox? If you don't do all three, it probably tickets you. But like, we're going 35 to save some gas. Is that a gas station, or is the map just happy to see me? I actually can't tell. I actually am not sure what that is off on the left. But I think it might be a gas station. Except if it was a gas station, I think a gas station is that green thing like I see on the right here. Come on, I didn't crash into anything. The implementation of the wheel has opened up the box of not having hands on the wheel. What's the hurt box for a left turn? I also, with the... Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to waste gas by having to accelerate from a stop. Fuck. What is that one on the map? I'm pretty sure there's a gas station over here. Pretty sure that's what that greenish thing is. You'd seen those streams before then. You knew what you were getting into. Pretty sure I should have tipped a bit. I mean, this game's got legit physics. I do have a trailer behind me. Don't forget that. Alright, here we go. Come on. Ugh. I braked too hard. Alright, let's fill up. We got so much money in the bank, it's not even a problem. Yeah, the counterweight method, exactly. Alright, let's go. Boop, 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 boop. What the fuck? That guy... It's his own fault. He turned in front of me like a fucking asshole. He deserved it. He did that in front of a cop. That's his own fault. I didn't get a ticket from the cop. No, it wasn't the cop. It wasn't the cop. It was the red sports car. I'm not in LA. I'm like on the way to San Diego. I don't think I'm in LA. We're not in traffic. Speed limit 30. More like speed limit fuck off. Speed limit 45. Alright, that's his own fault. We've got money to spare. Needs a bladder meter. That would be a good add-on. We want to be continuing off to the left here. That guy did that to himself. Wear a hat and chug monster. Alright, now we're in LA. I mean, a trucker pisses in piss jugs, and then you toss them out the window. Because that's the way of the road. Uses the catheter and likes it. No. We're talking like your gallon milk jug things. Fill that thing with piss. Multi-use, of course, because no one's pissing out a gallon at a time. And then you toss those guys out the window like a goddamn piss bomb. Piss in the truck and then use magic to make it go away. In a gallon milk jug? I'm pretty sure they have at least the same size opening as a Gatorade bottle, if not larger. I'm not convinced. You just don't know the way of the road. That's how it's done. You clearly don't know any truckers. It's just how you deal with it, and you find a spot, and that's where you always toss your piss jug. Bag with a tube that goes at the bottom of the car. It's called a shiwi. S-H-E-W-E-E. It's French. Just a little bit of tape. Maybe some flex tape. Alright, we're on our way. Almost at our destination. We're an hour and a half away. Whoa. No, you aim for people. You don't try and miss. Why would you not get points? Oh yeah, I did actually get trucks in Death Stranding. I was playing like most of the day today, or at least all afternoon. They're fucking awesome. the actual trucks that you can build in Death Stranding have like quadruple the capacity of the mule trucks. You can carry so much stuff in them. It's insane. And then there's like even the basic one has like vastly larger battery life than the mule ones. And then there's 3 levels of increased long range ones. I haven't even built any of those. But like they have to be ridiculous. So they're a Bigfoot truck. I mean, they basically are just like giant monster trucks anyway. Also, your cargo doesn't get affected by timefall in the actual trucks because they've got a covered compartment in the back. They're basically just ridiculously good. Did I find any more story pieces? There's a lot more like interviews and stuff that are being given to me. I've been doing a lot of just standard deliveries and stuff. Yeah, they've got roof technology. I've been doing a lot of standard deliveries and things, and like getting 5-star connections with a lot of the cities and places. And so I've been getting a lot more interviews and stuff, and there is a bit more story stuff, but it's not really important. I guess the biggest thing is that Die Hard Man's real name is John McClane. So they had that whole explanation of like, oh, he's hard to kill, and that's why he's called Die Hard Man, because it's hard for him to die. But no, it's actually just because his name is actually just John McClane. It's just like, oh my god, come on. I thought when they gave the explanation of why his name was Die Hard Man, it's like, okay, that's their explanation, and Kojima likes Die Hard. Should be Bruce Willis. But it's like, okay, no, his name is John McClane. They had mentioned in like the cutscenes that his name is John, but they never mentioned the McClane part except for in an interview. Yeah, I probably could have picked up on it, knowing that his name was John, but like, it's like John Blake McClane or something. I don't think it was Bruce. And I don't know if that's what John McClane's actual middle name is in the Die Hard canon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I mean, the game hasn't been out for very long. And also, I'm pretty sure that would just count as parody and would be... Also, it's just a name, so, like, who gives a shit? If anything, Die Hard Man... Come on, why am I not... Why am I goddamn drifting down this hill? But yeah, like it's... Didn't see anything on Wiki about a middle name. Yeah, so they may have just tacked that in there. That may have been part of an attempt to... Oh, look, it's something different. Oh, void out. Made police knots without getting sued by a lethal weapon. Yeah, exactly. Although technically that was never released outside of Japan, so it's a little different. But he still also was able to release sorry, not Blade Runner, Snatcher, without issue. So well, there's cars in front of me, so it would have been awkward to get around these ones. Why did that guy come to a stop? Alright, fuck these guys. Seriously, what the oh, I see, he was trying to turn. Both of them were trying to turn? What the fuck? Alright, Alright, we're almost to our destination here. Where am I going? Into this HMS place, I think? There it is. When does this get Google Maps integration? Alright, so where is our... So that's our ideal parking situation. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Let's do the hard parking job. Parking with the same speed as your dad backs up his new Honda Civic. I can't believe I actually made that. I don't think I even scraped the wall there. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that to work. Alright, just need to straighten out a little bit, and then there's gonna be a long reverse here. Yeah, the wheel gives me that pinpoint precision. That's it. This is actually not going to be that bad. I don't think. I'm obviously not going to get it with this first pass here, but... The one thing that's annoying is the pedals on this are not great. So, like, it's really unclear. There's a pretty big dead zone on them. Just straighten out again. But honestly, at this point, we're basically done. It was that initial turnaround is what really got me into a good position there. Boom. Done. Good work. We lost a little bit on damage, but not too much. Boom. Now we've got $15,000 in the bank. That's actually not half bad considering you don't have a huge amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, I think I usually end up making money. It's usually not a whole lot, and I'll make, like, a whole bunch of money, and then I'll blow it all by getting massive amounts of damage, but, you know, overdraw, and then overdraft settled. I feel like that's usually how it works out. I had $5,000 when I started the stream, but then I had to spend that, like, $5,000 on repairs. Yeah, God, looks like a Lord of the Rings extra. Alright, I think that's a decent place to stop now that we've done that delivery. Make sure to put in rando votes and game votes, because tomorrow is Randomizer Saturday. Yes, it is Friday. And then we'll be starting something new on Sunday in terms of regular games. So thanks for watching, and good night.